Hey everyone, Piano Man Chuck here. I am back with PianoTeq version 6. That's their latest and greatest iteration of that fantastic piano modeling software. And I say modeling because everything they do is modeled. Nothing is sampled. There isn't a single sample in there. Everything you do, every note you hit, is analyzed, and through all these complex algorithms and everything, you get the sound of whatever it is they're trying to model. And they've done such a good job with that, that Steinway, when they modeled the Steinway piano, actually was so impressed they gave them their endorsement. So now they can actually use the Steinway logo in their software. I mean, how many other plugins or standalone virtual pianos or even keyboards that include sounds built in that have Steinway have that Steinway endorsement? So that's really an accomplishment, and congratulations, Modart, very well deserved. All right, so last time you saw me doing a review or overview of PianoTeq 6 as a standalone version. This time I'm using it as a VST or a plugin in my DAW, and for, I guess, newcomers, DAW is an acronym, DAW, for Digital Audio Workstation. So I've got that running, and as you can see on the screen here, I'm running both PianoTeq 5 and PianoTeq 6. They're both the Pro versions, but basically when you go ahead and if you've had PianoTeq 5 and you go ahead and upgrade to PianoTeq 6, you don't lose PianoTeq 5. It doesn't replace it. It adds to it like it's a new program. It is a new program. So basically you have both, which is really cool because that enables me to produce this video for you where I can show you the actual differences. All right, so you see PianoTeq 5 and 6 running side by side. And before I go any further, yes, this is the Pro version for each. And as the Pro version, as with the standard version, you'll see these three top windows up here: tuning, voicing, and design. Same thing with 6, tuning, voicing, and design. If you're using the stage version, which I think was formerly labeled the player version, it does not include these things, but you can tweak to your heart's content with things that are included here. On the bottom over here, you've got your velocity curves that you can set, and you've got volume and dynamics, and you've got action, mallet bounce, equalizer, and effects. Now, I'm not using any EQ on either of these, so whatever I'm going to be playing, it's exactly the way it is out of the box with their own presets that they chose. Okay, and effects too. You can add effects, all kinds of effects. In fact, the kinds of effects you can add here, you've got the same thing to choose from on each. Okay, so basically all of these are available to you for effects, and not only is it available to you for effects on each one of these, but you've got 1, 2, 3 different effects that you can set up on each one of these, and you can chain them together. So enough talking, and you've heard the Steinway. Let me just do that one more time because I love it so much. I'm not going to take up most of that video with this song, but you get the idea. That is the Steinway Model D. It sounds fantastic. And again, when you have any of the presets that you choose, you have the Model D of the Steinway. You've got the Grand Steinway Model B as well. Whichever one of these you choose, you have all these different options to choose from as far as how it sounds. Right now, I've got this set up as the Steinway D Classical, And let's go back to home. I like the home for some reason. It just sounds like a Steinway. And again, all these different Model Ds to choose from. And when you go to the Steinway Model B, a little less choices, but still, look at all these different choices. Then you've got the Grotrian, which also they have an endorsement from Grotrian to use their name as well, surprisingly. So they've done an excellent job. And then you got the Bluthner. Now, when you see things like YC5, that's kind of a mnemonic or kind of a hidden clue as to what it is. It's a Yamaha C5 piano. So if I went to the Yamaha C5, to the home, now, I also have that set up as the home version on PianoTeq 5 Pro. So remember what you just heard now, that was 6. Let's turn off 6 and go with 5. Now that that's fresh in your mind, let's go back to 6. A little bit more to it, and it's kind of hard to put your finger on exactly what it is that they've done, but basically the main differences between 5 and 6 is the modeling and the audio engine. So it's going to sound much better, and in a lot of cases it's kind of a subtle difference, but it's definitely there. And again, like I mentioned, they've done such a good job with that Steinway gave them their endorsement. All right, and the other things, I guess, that I couldn't have shown as the standalone version 6, over here, you'll notice the GUI, or the graphical user interface, is pretty much identical. They made some minor differences, like on their knobs or sliders. You'll see that these are black, and over here in 6, they're more like what you would see in a fader on a mixer. Okay, and the other thing is, let me go back to 5. Keep your eye on the keyboard or the keys here. When I play, you can see what keys I'm depressing. You can actually see the pedal as I move it too. Now, when I go back to 6, check out the keys now. You can also see the keys, but they're in red now, so it's so much easier. And when you compare the two, it's like almost there's eye strain with 5, and with 6 it's so natural. You just look and you see exactly what's going on. I love that change. Okay, so let's go over a little bit more of some of the differences. You remember the K2. Let's go with the K2 with 3 mics. That was a good one that I used to like in PianoTeq 5. And let's go with the exact same thing in PianoTeq 6. Okay, so now you've got the same thing. You got the K2, 3 mics, same thing here. So let's start out with PianoTeq 5. And let's try that again with 6. To me, it sounds so much better, but there's other ones that are identical from 5 to 6 that there's just more of a subtle difference. So that was one. Let's go back to the Yamaha again, and that would be the Yamaha C5, and let's try a different, let's try binaural, all right? And go to C5 here. And, oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's a little bit different. They don't have the binaural in the C6. So let's choose player. Okay, they have a little bit less choices. And let me see if I can get these both up at the same time. Yamaha C5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different choices. Whereas over here, the Yamaha C5 only has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 of them were eliminated. I guess they felt they didn't need that. So let's go ahead with the Yamaha player in first with PianoTeq 5. All right, and let's try that same thing with 6. So with things like that, I can't really tell that much as I could with the other example that I showed you. But basically you get the idea. And let's go over here to PianoTeq 5 again. And let's go with, say, the Grand Grotrian. And let's pick the Grotrian Concert Royal. And let's try the same thing over here. The Grotrian Concert Royal. And let's start with 5. And let's go to 6. Oh man, that sounds so much fuller to me. Let's try that again. Go with 5. And with 6. So, you get the idea. The whole reason for a major upgrade from 5 to 6 instead of 5 point something is that new sound engine and the new modeling stuff. And the models have changed across all 49 of their sampled instruments. That's pretty much all I need to say on this because I've covered everything else in the standalone video. And that's pretty much all that I wanted to convey to you is how much different it is. The looks are pretty much the same, and if you want to know how to use this, go ahead to my review that I did a couple of years ago. It was an overview review of PianoTeq 5. It'll show you exactly how to use every one of these parameters, and also check out my review of the PianoTeq version 6 standalone version. So, hope this has helped you out. Piano Man Chuck, peace out. Thanks for watching.